It's a shake-up, it's a divergence from the way things have always been done, but one that's being done to the better.
Data centers have been the same for a long time. Being disruptive is a great word for being better, and that's what we're trying to be.
GIGA Data Centers came as an idea for us when we were considering that the colocation market really needs the full modular system. We want to be able to provide a system that is able to reduce the cost, improve the efficiency, and enhance the performance of the data center such that it reduces the cost for the customer. Really, the focus was here with GIGA, we could bring the hyperscale level of performance down to the multi-tenant colocation market.
You have customers that have multiple different applications such as artificial intelligence or IoT, as well as high performance compute, as well as virtual environments. And when you combine all those things, many companies have to break those things apart and treat each one of those racks differently. In our solution, you're able to consolidate those racks and bring them all together.
Our value proposition is that we can reduce our costs dramatically. We only 50%, to produce a data center compared to traditional builds. Our data centers are able to support that flexible power configuration from 5 to 50 kilowatts per rack. And then we also are able to support a truly efficient data center. The metric that's used in the data center industry is called power use efficiency, or PUE.
Most brick and mortar data centers operate at a PUE of 1.7 to 2.0. In layman's terms, that means for every dollar that you're spending to power the IT, you're spending 70 cents to a dollar to cool it. It's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. Whereas our GIGA Windchill modular data centers operate at that 1.02 to 1.06. For every dollar you spend to power the IT, you're spending 3 to 6 cents.
That's what efficiency and sustainability should really be delivering. A way to make things where you're using less resources, but doing so in a way that is helping reduce the cost for the customer. And then last, we can scale very flexibly. We can add additional capacity within weeks. In 2 weeks, we can put another Windchill enclosure on the floor and have it fully operating.
My family and I moved here in December, and I fell in love with Mooresville. This facility is very unique. It used to be Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, which was a hero of mine in the racing industry. This building was abandoned, basically. It had been empty for 3 years.
A friend of mine was helping a race team try to find a location in Mooresville because NASCAR's kind of based here in Mooresville. And when he came across the facility, he pointed out to me that this location was something I needed to check out. So being able to take a facility like this, long rectangular building, which is perfect for us to be able to lay out our modular systems, it allows us to be able to convert this building essentially in about 6 months from an empty warehouse into a data center.
From a total build-out point of view, due to our interconnection and our transmission and distribution that's available here, it gives us a unique advantage being high-use customer on high availability lines. And that's really what it comes down to.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Part of the story is obviously the fact that we're not just a one and done. We're not trying to be just a local provider. We're looking to expand very aggressively over the next 3 to 5 years. As we do that, we know having the ability to reproduce exactly what we have done here, control our costs, makes a big difference.
We have our key suppliers in hand. We have a design that we're going to deploy at each different location, and now we know what our pricing and our cost and our performance are going to be for every data center, because we're trying to implement 15 data centers over the next 3-4 years, because the data center market is growing at an unprecedented rate.
In some ways it's extremely exciting, in other ways it's extremely daunting. We believe in working with our customers to create the environments that they desire and that they want. And because of our modularity, the end result is it's very, very easy, very, very simple, and has an extremely high speed of deployment.
We see our mission also as improving the economics for our customers. How can we help you improve your performance and improve your margins, your company's operations? And so we see that as a mission that is one, well, it's kind of noble because we're trying to help reduce the amount of resources that are having to be deployed. There's a lot of concern about the data center industry using so much power that it does. And a lot of that power is still not being developed in a sustainable way. So how can we help in that fashion to not only help in being more sustainable, but also in helping companies reduce the costs that they have to do, because data is the new oil, as we like to say.